I finally caught up with the 7 Deadly Sins. Such an epic freaking read up to this point. I love this series start to freaking finish up to the chapter 72. And I've just, man, these emotions, man, they remind me so much of when I started reading One Piece for the first time. So anyways, let's begin talking about this chapter. This chapter is mainly just a setup chapter for the upcoming fight between Helbram and King. Very interested to find out exactly what is going to go on. We actually had an amazing plot drop. We also had some emotional tension build up at the beginning part of this chapter. I mean, we've known King for a while now. We've known him very earlier on in the manga series, and we know that he's physically weak. He really cannot do nothing physically. So when you see him punch Hauser in the chest, and you see his, like, fist just break on his armor, and you see blood, the way it's drawn, just the emotions and tension right there just shows how mad King really is, how much hatred he has where he cannot protect someone that he truly cares about, like Diana. So this was really upsetting to see. I feel like the emotions of this chapter was definitely a really good setup chapter for upcoming fights, especially for this freaking fight right here, Helbram. So let's talk about Helbram for a second. We find out that he's a fairy. He's actually not technically human. He's a fairy, and that he has some form of connection to King 700 years ago. Now, there's been a talk about the 700 years ago since, like, last chapter. We find out that King failed to do something. He's failed to do a lot of different things through the course of his entire history. So what exactly did he fail to do? What did he fail to do that caused Helbram to go into this path he's currently riding on? Why is he on the evil side now? Why does he want to resurrect the demon clan? I mean, we know the other viewpoints of the other holy knights, but what caused a person from the fairy clan to fall from King to want to actually become evil? There's a lot of questions around this, and I wonder what kind of tension and backstory we have between these two characters. Now, overall, I love the art style of this chapter. The art style is really badass, and I love the way King's up-close personal shot on his face, the way he looks just so serious and epic, like he was just determined to kick some freaking ass. So, overall, this was a very good chapter. It was mainly just a set-up chapter. I'm very curious to find out what's going to happen next, because I just want to see this fight. King has been shown as a fucking boss since the very beginning. He was first introduced when his freaking sacred treasure, when he's just beasting everybody with his spear, but now him being 100% serious to actually protect someone he loves like Diana to the death is something I'm interested to find out. And what exactly is the extent of Helbram's power? We saw him fight Meriodas, so what exactly will happen with this fight? I mean, how strong is Helbram? I mean, really, think about this. We've seen him just boss Meriodas in his demon form, so really, can King really stand a chance to someone at this level of power? So a lot of questions around this. I'm interested to find out where it will go and what direction it will take. And will Diana be able to be saved? Is she dead at this point? Will she be able to become resurrected? There's a lot of questions around that. But I feel like I love the emotions all around in this chapter. And I'm so happy I caught up with this manga series. I'm looking forward to the next chapter. I really cannot wait. Everybody, tell me your thoughts on this chapter of the 7 Deadly Sins. Were you as entertained as I was? What you feel about the setup between Helbram and King's fight? Did you think the entire emotional impact of when you see King punch Hauser's chest plate and he breaks his fist on his chest plate, do you feel like that was emotional? Tell me your thoughts in the comments below, and everybody, I love you so much. Chibi out.